Hi Gemini, and welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're joining us for the first time, by the way. It's good to have you on board. I'm going to spend some time today looking at December 2020. I know we've just started December, but I'm going to have a look at what's happening around your work and your career. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. And I want to thank all of you if you're somebody who's subscribed to the channel already, so thank you for that. Thank you for sort of watching the videos and your likes and your shares, etc, etc. If you haven't subscribed already, then I'd love you to do so. It just really helps the channel. So it doesn't cost you anything either, which is a real bonus. Anyway, let's get started. So Spirit, we're concentrating on Gemini, please, and their work and career. What messages do we have for Gemini, please? What messages do we have for Gemini, please? Thank you. Okay, so we have the thinking woman. I'm going to get a few cards out ready. Lovely. Look, the door to personal healing and happiness. I'll show you these cards more closely in a moment, Gemini. We have the Angel of Balance. I'm going to get 6. We have Archangel Chamuel. And again, please, Spirit. What else for Gemini? We have some deceit. Okay. And we have the door to romance. It's lovely to see that in a work and career reading, actually. But we'll cover that in a second. Let's get started. So, seems like you've been very much in your headspace recently, Gemini. It doesn't matter whether you're male, whether you're female. For some of you, if you're male, for some of you, this could be a female in your life that is very much in their headspace at the moment. It may be a female colleague or a boss who is you know, maybe making some demands on you, or wanting you to, they've just said to me, wanting you to respond. So yeah, making demands on you, you know, asking things of you. For others of you, this will be your energy. Okay, the only reason I said it could be a female is in most decks I will talk about, you know, please take it whether it's masculine or feminine, doesn't really matter. But in this particular deck, we have the thinking woman and we have the thinking man. So that does tend to make me believe that this is a female energy. It could, of course, because we've all got male and female within us, it could, of course, be the female energy within, you know, the yin and yang. Anyway. I spent a lot of time talking about that, didn't I? So let's get on. So Gemini, it does kind of feel like somebody is in their headspace, whether it be you or a female around you. It seems like you're maybe doing a bit of overthinking, or it may simply be that you're trying to figure something out regarding your work. What I like about this is that we have Archangel Chamuel present here. And Archangel Chamuel is looking after your solar plexus, which for me, I always call it the emotional nerve center, because it's almost like, you know, the emotions are, you know, being balanced out. You're being helped to balance out those emotions. So if you're in your headspace and your Archangel Chamuel is helping you to balance out the emotional aspects of life, then, you know, that is a really, really good balance. And of course, we have the Angel of Balance over here. So you also have the Angel of Balance present, who's helping you keep on an even keel. So whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, you know, you stand a really good chance here, because you seem to be approaching it from quite a grounded perspective in terms of your career, Gemini. And it seems like what you're trying to figure out is how you're going to make your life happier. You know, how you're going to move forward. You know, if things haven't been going the way you want them to go, especially regarding your working life, then, you know, there's some healing maybe to be done, as it says. But it's almost like you're ready to open the door to something new, but to something that you'll find really fulfilling. And this seems to be what you're trying to figure out at the moment. I've taken a moment there because here we have the deceit card. And Spirit is saying to me, Gemini, be very careful not to deceive yourself in a situation. So I don't get the feeling this is about someone else's energy, someone trying to get one over on you, someone trying to trick you in some way. I do feel that Spirit are guiding you to be careful that you're not under any illusions, that you're not tricking yourself into thinking things are one way when in actual fact they're another. Yeah, it's just something that they want you to be mindful of. And, you know, you need to keep very grounded at this time. We haven't got Archangel Michael present here yet. But Archangel Michael looks after the base chakra, keeps you very grounded. But I do feel that you're approaching everything from a very well balanced sort of perspective, Gemini. So, you know, keep searching, keep thinking your way forward towards your personal happiness. But they're saying don't deceive yourself. They've just said to me shortcuts. That explains it more. Thank you, Spirit. They're actually saying don't try and take any shortcuts here, Gemini, because it's not going to work. Okay? You have the ability to work things out. You have the ability to, you know, think this all through, to find how to open the door to future happiness. You will be guided by Spirit, and the angels are obviously evident in your reading. So they said just be careful of not trying to take some shortcuts or, you know, deceiving yourself that you're seeing what you want to see in a situation. But they're saying, look, when we look ahead, I like my cards to be straight and they keep wobbling about. We have the door to romance, and earlier I said it's really nice to see this in a work reading. Again, we have this doors. They're very symbolic, Gemini, about you walking through a new door. And what I like about seeing this card in a work reading is it's about you walking towards something that you love. It feels like for a long time, you know, your passion about work, you feel like has been sort of caged. You feel like you're trapped in a way. That really your heart and soul maybe isn't in what you're doing, that you want to take your skills into new areas of work, to do something a bit different. And this is all about following your passion. And if we look at doorways, you know, we have the doorway here that leads to your personal healing and happiness, and the door to something you love here. So this is a really, really strong message from Spirit that, you know, keep doing what you're doing, Gemini, in terms of planning, in terms of looking forward to where you want to be next in your career world, because in actual fact, it's going to pay off, because you will find the answers and be able to walk through those doorways to your happiness. Just be realistic with yourself. So I want to look now at how you're going to be feeling about each of these stages and see if we can get some more information. Thank you. Right, Spirit. And I know this is going to sound really weird, but I need to actually do the deceit card first. Normally I'd do it in order, but this deceit card bothers me, and not from your perspective, but from mine. If you've watched my readings before, when this card has come up, you will know that I always cover it as quickly as possible. There's just something about this person's face on this card that really bothers me. It actually makes me feel quite insecure. Now, this isn't something for you, Gemini, so don't get worried about that. I don't feel you're under any threat at all. I think for you, this is about, you know, not tricking yourself. Not being under any illusions, but there's something about the facial expression of this person that bothers me. So I'm actually going to, this is about me rather than you. I don't know why I had to explain that, but I just thought you'd feel it was out of sequence if I didn't do it first. So I'm just going to do the deceit card. So what message do you have for Gemini, please, regarding this deceit card, Spirit? What message? Okay. Yeah, they're saying, look, don't trick yourself, don't try to take any shortcuts, because what you're heading for here is some sort of spiritual union. That may sound odd, but what they're saying is you have the opportunity to actually have your personal happiness and your healing here, Gemini. You have your opportunity to be on your correct life path. We have the infinity symbol here, look. You have the opportunity to really start something that is going to make you feel fulfilled for life, because you'll be on the correct life path. Okay, and that's why they're saying don't try rushing into anything, or grabbing onto something that seems too good to be true, because this is what the option is. You can have your life path, or you can go on to something that is more shaky. Okay, so they're saying take your time to do that thinking through, because then you will walk through this door to happiness. So what do we have for the thinking woman here for, please? Thank you. Okay, so you may already know what your life path's going to be. You may already know the direction you want to head in. You may be clear about your plans, Gemini. But at the moment, what you're thinking about is how to get past any obstacles and challenges that come your way. So for some of you, if you're thinking of starting a new business, for example, you may be sort of thinking through how you're going to get extra funding, or how practically it would fit in with your family life, any of those things. For others of you that are looking for a complete career change, maybe you need to do some further training, and that's what you're trying to figure out, and how you're going to be able to have the resources to do that, all those sorts of things. So at the moment, you're being very proactive. If you're not already Gemini, then I do see you heading into this energy throughout, later in December, really thinking about the way forward in the new year, and thinking about how you will overcome any sort of obstacles in the plans that you have in mind. If this resonates with you, please do let me know. Obviously, this reading won't be for everyone because it's a general reading, but if it does resonate for you, please let us know. I love to hear your stories. I will answer as many as I can, many of the comments that I can. Also, because this is a general reading, if you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. You just need to drop me an email, and we'll set that all up for you. So why do we have door to personal healing and happiness? Again, we have this temptation card. Gosh, this is a real message from Spirit for you, Gemini, at the moment, because they gave us the deceit card. Now they've given us the temptation card. So they're saying, make sure you think everything through, because your life path is ahead of you, Don't rush in to something that seems too good to be true. Really take the time to do the research, because you're heading through this doorway to your personal happiness. So don't let any sort of short-term temptations get in the way, or, any behaviors that are going to get in the way of your happiness. One of the examples of this is around social media. Be careful what you put on your social media, because if your dream job is the other side of this doorway, a lot of employers these days check out your social media platforms and, make judgments based on that. So be very, very careful of how you are presenting yourself on social media. I don't know why I needed to say that, but that has come up. I'm going to hide the temptation card, because the temptation card for me is along with the deceit card. And yes, it's a very important message, but the message Spirit want you to have here, Gemini, is that you can overcome the obstacles without taking shortcuts. And your personal happiness and your life path, depend on the decisions that you make. So it doesn't mean that they're going to go away forever. It just means you'll be taking a longer route round it if you go for a shortcut now, because you'll have things that you'll need to deal with. Does that make sense? It's almost like it'll make you deviate from the path that you need to be on. It doesn't mean your path is going to go away forever. Gosh, that would make me the voice, oops, the voice of doom, wouldn't it? Right, so why is the Angel of Balance here, please? You know, how is Gemini feeling regarding the Angel of Balance? Yeah. You're taking that time out, and if you're not already Gemini, they want you to. Spirit are saying, don't forget to, you know, take your walks in nature. You know, if it's not your thing, then just sit in the garden. You know, take some time out of the hustle and bustle of everyday life so that you've got that clearness in your head to be able to think clearly about your plans moving forward. Okay. That's why balance is so important, and that's why the Angel of Balance is present. And why do we have Archangel Chamuel here, please? How is Gemini going to be feeling? Okay, you may be feeling a bit melancholy actually, which is interesting, Gemini. You know, you may be sort of thinking back to when perhaps life was a bit easier, to when you didn't have challenges, to when you thought you were in your dream job and maybe it turned out not to be. You know what I mean? It may be simply that with it being December, a lot of people are feeling very melancholy. You may be missing family members, friends, you know, old colleagues. And so Spirit are saying, you know, we're with you. Archangel Chamuel is here to help ease any emotional upset that comes, especially at this time of year, as I said, for some of you. So, you know, they are bringing in this balance. They are asking you to take care of yourself at this time and to be kind to yourself. But you have this angelic backing. Okay, because they do want you to make the most of these opportunities moving forward. So why do we have the Daughter Romance? You know, how will Gemini be feeling about that, please, Spirit? Okay, so we have the throat chakra, which is all about communication. It's being open to communication. You may well be getting a message from somebody, or if you've been applying for jobs, you may well get a response during the month of December. You know, there will be some sort of communication regarding you moving forward with whatever your plan is, whether it be this new job, this new career, maybe getting a job if you're not currently employed, or maybe it's about starting a business or a project, you know. It will depend on your circumstances, but there's certainly going to be some communication that is going to be really important regarding your situation. And it is the situation, as I said, that I keep saying about your life path, but because we've had the Daughter Personal Healing and Happiness and the Spiritual Union card and the Daughter Romance, I really think that you're heading in the right direction here, Gemini. So do let us know. You don't have to tell us your plans in detail, obviously, but, but that just wouldn't be right. But, you know, let us know if this resonates with you. Okay. So let's just get some overall messages. I'm sticking with Oracle today. For this set of readings that I've been doing for work and career for December, I haven't felt the need to use tarot. It's really interesting. I just get led by Spirit as to which card's more appropriate. So what's the overall message that you have for Gemini, please, Spirit? That's too many. Can we do that again, please, Spirit? What's the overall message for Gemini, please? The overall message for Gemini. By the book. Yes, they're wanting you to be, they've just said the word diligent, which is never a word I use, but they've just said diligent. They want you to actually do things by the book. This is the message they keep saying. Don't sort of make your life more complicated by grabbing onto something that looks like a quick win, because it's not going to work. Do things by the book, do your homework, and work through it with diligence. What a lovely word. I never use that word, but thank you, Spirit, because that sort of sums it up, really. Ooh, I keep dropping the cards. There must be some reason that I keep dropping the cards. I don't know why. Let's do it again, please, Spirit. Spirit, what other overall messages? Thank you. Yeah, look, there's some sort of unfinished symphony here. There's something that you've always had in your heart, a path that you always knew you wanted to follow, Gemini, but you haven't yet quite made it, because we see this as an unfinished symphony. So, you know, this is your opportunity with all these very positive cards here. Despite the warning about not taking shortcuts, there is so much positivity here, and you have angelic backing as well. So, you know, Spirit are aware that there's this unfinished symphony. They want you to pursue it. This is your time, Gemini. So really, if you haven't already started thinking about it, December is your time to be giving it some thought. Can we have 2 more, please, Spirit? Do we have 2 more messages for Gemini? Yeah, they're saying, look at the detail. The Chopwood card is all about dealing with the everyday. I'm so sorry, they're playing with my throat chakra at the moment. We have the throat chakra card here. Can you hear my voice has gone really croaky? Spirit, can you please clear this so I can finish this reading with Gemini? Thank you. Thank you. So they're saying with diligence, look at your everyday responsibilities, you know, take things step by step. It doesn't mean that it has to take forever, you know. If it does take you forever, that's great. If it doesn't take you forever, that's also great, as long as you haven't taken shortcuts here. So they're saying, you know, do things methodically, diligently, deal with your everyday responsibilities, Gemini, and you will be working your way. My voice is going so strange. You will be working your way towards, you know, your goals, basically. Yeah, because Spirit know that you're at a crossroads. Okay? They know that you've been thinking about this for a while, and they know that you're at a crossroads and you're ready to make that decision. And they're saying you are on the right path, Gemini. So if any of you needed that reassurance, I hope that you found that helpful today. I think, oh no, they've just said to me, pull a moonology, and I've just knocked the camera, so I do apologise. I'm going to pull a moonology. I haven't done this for the other signs, so there must be something they want you to know. What is it you want Gemini to know, please, Spirit? What do you want Gemini to know regarding this situation? Okay, Gemini, look. The answers you need are coming. I was just talking to you, wasn't I, about reassurance, and I hope you found your reassurance, and here is some more reassurance for you. Spirit is saying the answers that you need in this situation are coming, Gemini, okay? All right, I'm going to draw it to a close there. If you enjoyed the reading, then please drop me a like. Please do join us. Please, you know, if you subscribe, I will really appreciate it. It really helps the channel. And if there's any other types of reading you'd like me to do, then let me know. I'm open to suggestions. If you do want a personal reading, as I said earlier, the information is in the box below. So, okay, Gemini, I hope you all have a beautiful December, and follow your path, Gemini. Follow your path. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.